Second round versus Sora. We are in the Inferno Wildfire Tournament. We are round 2. First round we won by a no-show, and now we are in the best of 3 versus Sora, and this is the second game of the best of 3. He came in with the same team because he almost won it. He won the first 3 rounds and he just needed one more, but we didn't give it to him. So I'm not sure how we're gonna change our positioning to actually do better, but we'll see. Enemies within 3 hexes lose 2 Omega power per second. And attack speed reduced. Holy moly, that's really good. That's really good. I want to take the Bloom away because I think he has Bloom, but I don't think he's going to go for Bloom. His team is not built around Sustain, so we don't need to contest Bloom. He's probably going to vote exactly the same, yeah. Otherwise he would have lost, because this is a hard counter to his team. So maybe we're gonna start a little bit different, and maybe we're just gonna make up our strategy on the go, because my usual strategy would be 3 nature empaths with Archie, Fern and Atipo, but this didn't really work out versus this 3 fire rogue start. And all I want to do is just kill a few units. I don't want to win the rounds, I just want to kill some. So Kuka is really good for that. And those 2, I guess, so I can't bring in all of them. Alrighty, we're just gonna go like this, this, and this. Triple air, triple empath. Pretty solid. And Kuka's ability really helps us to finish those opponents. How should we position this time? Should we just do the exact same? I guess they have to stay close together. We don't want him in the front line. We'd rather have him attack the back line there. So I think positioning is pretty good. And both of our units are attacking the Ramphi, so this is really good. We're going to be able to kill the Ramphi most likely. And if we lose the round, which it doesn't look like we're going to lose, we would take less damage. And that's all that matters right now, just so we get to wave 4. Big damage coming in from the Ramphi. Actually, we're not able to finish him off. Able to kill that Volante. I wonder how this happened that we switched over to him. And that's it. That's all, and that's good. We did better than the first game. We took less damage. And maybe we'll even be able to take 1 round away from him. We gotta focus though. We gotta make sure we don't make any mistakes. So what are we gonna bring in now, huh? Is it the 3 nature empaths? Is it gonna be that? It has to be, right? We could also bring in Blaze Knight, but that would be pretty bad. We could also bring in those 3 guys. Doesn't help us much, I feel like. Yes, just bring in those guys. It worked the other game. Okay, so I like that. Oh, our ranger didn't go in the middle. Let's see what happens with this guy. I'm a bit nervous. Okay, he's bringing in the Malura early this time. Switching up his strategy. I think that's going to be good for us. Especially because the Ramphi is dead, which is our biggest threat in the early game right here. Looking good. Vermi is going to die. And I want to I want to build a deck around Vermi actually. Because she's doing always so much damage. So maybe if we give her 2 like huge augments, she's going to crush it. So yeah, that was a... I guess he only brought 1 deck, or maybe he's just confident in 1 deck, because he's playing the same deck, just trying to switch up his strategy, but this strategy is way worse than the full damage, full rogue Rampfire strategy that he had last time. Last time he really dominated me and I couldn't do anything. But this round is looking pretty good. This round, we're gonna dominate him from round 2 onwards. Alrighty, so now it's time for the Blaze Knight. We have 200 mastery points. We shouldn't have 200 mastery points. We should have exactly 120 mastery points. We have 80 mastery points too much, and that's a little bug that's going to be fixed. And we have to take care to not go below 80 mastery points. Otherwise, it's going to sell some unit or something. So, yeah. So we got 30 mastery points left, and we can bring in one of those guys. But we actually don't need to, because now we go to this And then we bond, and now we actually have all our synergies activated. And we have 25 mastery points left, so I guess we bring one in anyway. Another air. There we go. You get in there. I really gotta get that Blaze Knight into the front line. Holy moly, that was close. You don't want to have that main carry in the back line. We also don't want to have him too close to the Malura landing here. So I think this positioning is pretty fine. He's gonna get attacked hopefully by some enemy bulwarks that he's gonna deploy now. Waiting for opponent. That's not looking too good. I think my internet should be stable, so I think that's on his side. Did he ping me or something? There we go. I'm glad. I don't want him to disconnect. I don't want me to disconnect. I just want this to go down smooth. And everybody should have a fair chance. Talking about fair chances, this Ranger is killing my Blaze Knight. Let's see how much damage the next cast does. Oh, he's actually casting to the furthest enemy, and it's not hitting Blaze Knight. Yeah, look at that. Like, he has no chance without the ramp fire. Yeah, that was a kind of a blunder from him to change the strategy, but I guess that's what he had to do, right? He had to change it up, try to beat me somehow. And yeah, he should have brought another deck or tried the strategy from before again, because it worked really well. He just needed to win one more round. So he might have somehow could have done that with the old strategy, but just mixing it a little bit up with like augments and stuff like this, and positioning. Like, he could have won the first game we played, and now he can't win anymore. I don't know what to pick. I'm talking too much. Let's just do the 1-2-1. See what happens. What even we got? Reduces. Nice, we denied that. Right, he's getting that, and we're getting that. The first time the holder drops below 60% health. Yes, sir, that's a good augment. That's a really good augment. But I'm not sure who is actually getting targeted. Giving attack speed as well. Who of our guys needs attack speed? You get a bit... Alright, let's bring in the 7th. The 7th... Empath right here. This guy has to stand in the middle because he is giving mana to everybody else, so he's really important. Also, our Ranger should be kind of in the middle. I think we're gonna reposition a little bit just to make that happen. Maybe just like this. Nope. Redo. We're also running out of time. Can't redo, it seems like. Alrighty. Let's get some augments going. There we go. Down to 2 mastery points. I'm happy. Oh, I'm so glad we caught that bug with the 200 mastery points, because that could have really screwed us up. There comes the ramp fire. A last attempt, but even if he wins that round, we're gonna survive, and then in the next round, we're gonna be able to outscale him. Yeah, he positions it on my Blaze Knight, which is not the best call, because ramp fire doesn't do a lot of damage, but my Blaze Knight does, so look at that. Ramp fire wasn't even able to cast. Clean sweep. Well, not a sweep, he won the first round, but yeah. 2-2. We won the best of 3 in 2 rounds. That's what I'm trying to say.